Hello everybody, this is your afternoon reading. Let's see what you need to know for your highest and greatest good. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have the Empress out, Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. You know your worth, you're realizing your worth, and you know how much you actually have to bring. So with this energy, you're not going to put up with any bullshit anymore from anyone. And that's not just in a relationship, but that's with friends, family, anyone that you have in your life that you feel is not treating you the way that you believe you deserve to be treated. You're not going to put up with it anymore. So you are having your boundaries up, you are putting boundaries up, and you also have things put in place as well to make sure people do treat you the way that you want to be treated. So I don't know how this might look like for you, but everyone's boundaries obviously can look differently. So whereas before your energy might have been always to one person in particular, or it might have always gone to helping people with their problems, but then you realise they weren't actually helping you, so it wasn't reciprocated. Now it's like you have that boundary up, so they can come to you, you're still going to be friends with them and want them around, but only if they're benefiting your life just like you were benefiting them when you were always there, when they had problems and stuff. Because if not, that is so draining for you, and you've realised that because you've had a period of time where you felt so drained and you've not really understood why you're feeling so drained, but you now realise that it is because of the people around you and where your energy and focus was going. When it was going on always being there, being available for everyone at any given moment of time, to only support them in their worries and their needs, it lacked you in your own. It limited you, because then you didn't put any energy and time into yourself. You were just pouring it to everyone around you rather than putting it in to you. So now you have these things in place, and it's as if like you realise that if the people don't respect you, then they never respected you anyway. So you've got to this place now from everything you've gone through. And that is why the Empress has come, and you know what you have to offer. So that is really strong in this message. You know the qualities that you have, that you hold, the way that you see things. You know how much light and love that you have, but you also know that doesn't mean you have to give it to everyone all the time without giving it to yourself, because you giving your own light and love to yourself is the most important thing. And when you can do that, you can then give it to everyone else as well without feeling drained, but also you'll realise the right people to give it to, because when you love yourself and you pour that light onto yourself, that in itself, everything's energy, so people can sense that you now love yourself, you know your worth. So they wouldn't even come to you with all these issues and problems if they feel like they can't drain you. And they will feel like they can't drain you when you start pouring love into yourself, because that is the greatest boundary of all. Again, everything is energy. And also what I'd like to mention is the crown chakra, which is purple, the colour purple, and it's located on the crown, so the top of your head. It's the seventh and final major chakra. The crown chakra represents all parts of the self and its connection to the energy of the universe itself. Healing of this chakra often helps to clear energy blocks throughout mind, body and soul, creating a better flow of positivity, allowing joy and serenity to take root. To use these stones, simply place them atop the forehead, so on top of your forehead, whilst meditating, or for a general boost, just carry them around with you wherever you go. So these include quartz, rutile quartz, black tourmaline, black onyx, silver these names are so weird, by the way. Silver Topex, Hypothene, Labradorite, and Pearl Shell. So they all do different things, but crystals in general improve intuition and inner guidance. They enhance awareness and connects to the shadow self, soothes the passage of positivity throughout the mind, body and soul, refreshes and revitalizes the mind, helps to accommodate the innate duality of the self, clears the mind and protects from negative influences, alleviates fears and suspicions, and boosts self-awareness. So even if you just carry around like crystals, purple crystals with you in your bag or your coat or whatever you take when you go out, it can be beneficial. And obviously when you have like full moon and eclipses and everything like that, new moons and stuff, you can leave them out in the moonlight and then they will like charge up from that energy from the moon, because that energy is so strong. Okay, so any last messages, please, Spirit? Okay, so what I'm getting for you as well is, now you have the awareness, now you know what's going on in your surroundings and where your energy is being focused and how your energy is being drained from other people. This is a good time for rest as much as you can, just to kind of take your power back, take your energy back from all people, places, everything where you've been giving so much. It's about pouring that all to yourself now, and realising that once you find that abundance within, now you've got new people in your life, because the universe is going to reflect that externally for you. So if you feel bad at the moment internally, this could be like you feel sad, you feel lack of money, scarcity, anything like that that doesn't feel good for you to feel it, just realise that nothing outside of yourself is ever going to make that feeling disappear without you changing that feeling internally first. So the friends that you have at the moment, it's not about doing everything you can to make them happy and being there for them all the time, thinking that that's where your happiness lies. Your happiness lies within yourself. So once you change your energy internally, once you change and realise that the littlest change you do internally and the external will reflect that, and you'll have new people in your life, new friendships, new communities and groups of people that will now reflect back the fact that you feel good internally. But if you go around just feeling the same as you do now, it doesn't matter if these friends disappear and you get new ones, they're gonna mirror the old friendship group that you had, because it's not about anything outside of yourself, it's all internal. It's everything is within you. Everything is within. So that's really important to realise that yes, we can see this physical world, but it is a hologram coming from the mind, and your only reality is your mind. That's the only real reality, because everything is just a byproduct of what's going on in your mind. So everyone's living their own individual reality depending on their mind, which is what they believe to be true about themselves and everything. So that's so important for you. And also carry around pink as well, like pink crystals. That would be really useful to attract love back to you.